Chillest Convos, hosted by Jaja and Quan, is the most raw and real podcast in Charlotte.
So, welcome back to the Chillest Convos podcast. I don't know what this nigga's saying. Anyways,
you feeling it?
Welcome back.
I'm telling you though.
Oh, my hair look decent. Cool. So, this is episode number 3. So, what we're going to explain to you is what no pause, just resume is, right? It's basically when you say some gay shit or you say some questionable shit. But it's like, it's a no pause statement. We're going to see it for the plot. We're going to listen to you, let you go through. If it's bad, we're going to tell you. But if it's not, let it go, you know? So,
you want an example of that? Or
yeah, give me a...
Go ahead.
Alright, so for example, say we all talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, we talking about the shower and shit, and I'm like, damn, bro, I dropped my meat on the floor. And they'd be like, pause.
Oh, Joe, what the fuck?
Yeah, because, like, wait a minute.
What you mean you drop your meat on the floor?
But I say no resume, and they'll let me keep talking about it. But if it gets to the point where it's like too much, they just be like, no, pause that shit. You gotta cut it out. Like,
Nah,
so you're
don't talk
supposed
about
to
it no
be
more.
trying to say gay shit.
Yeah, but like you gotta make it sound legit.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta actually make it sound like you're not on that fruity shit. Like you gotta like really clear yourself.
Cause like sometimes you can say some gay shit, but it makes sense. It's like,
Or it's unintentional.
it's unintentional. Like when you grow up as a kid, as a guy, you're giving popsicles when you're like at recess, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you ask one of the bros, like, yo, which one was your favorite popsicle? They might be like, pause. But it's like, bro, like,
Today, yeah,
like
back
that
then
ass.
it was
Like, remember the ones where you like suck it out and it's like the
Like shit like
squeezable
that.
ice?
Yeah,
Yeah, the plastic joint.
The
Yeah,
plastic
yeah,
joint?
the ice joint.
It's like
You
sometimes
gotta
you really
say
have to
pause,
suck
that
the
shit like
fuck out of the liquid
See,
out.
pause.
Yeah,
So,
I used to do that.
supposed
I
to
still
do
do
Like,
that
I
shit.
think gotta keep coming up with a story and throwing some gay shit.
It doesn't have to be gay.
It's not doing it on purpose though. It's like when you just like randomly talking and it just happens.
Like you in the rotation and like y'all smoking, be yo, let me hit that.
You just
Like
say
you be like,
something
yo,
that
you know what I'm saying?
really
It's just some funny
catch
shit.
you up.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
basically like a catching you off guard type of
Okay,
moment.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do y'all know where the pause came from? Real quick,
You said what?
where pause came from?
Yeah. So basically, it's like two straight dudes facing each other.
It was me
I
and
don't
him
think
and
this
D.
is.
It was me, him, and D last year.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
it
mean
was-
like the actual pause?
The actual pause. Yeah, it's
It was me, him, and D last year, right?
Jay-Z and Rockefeller Records back in the day. Dame Dash.
Oh, he
Yeah,
talking about
they
pause.
they used to do that shit all the time. What it's supposed to do is keep you on your toes in conversation. So you really forces you to think before you say certain stuff. You'd be like, yo, man, it was, you know what I'm saying, like talking about Gatorade, yo, is it in you? Like, nigga, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. But that's a
Pause,
slogan
right?
for Gatorade. If you didn't know that,
Yeah.
That
then,
is
you know what I'm
true.
saying, you'd be looking crazy in the streets.
That is the slogan.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Kaboom.
But anyways,
That's why.
Anywho's.
oh, this is Taylor. She's a guest. We forgot to.
So what up,
introduce her.
Taylor?
Just
Hey.
speaking today, y'all.
I was about to say she's deaf, guys, so good luck. But she spoke. So tonight we're having our game night, SZA vs. Summer Walker. It's really a relationship type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you're loving, if you're healed, if you're broken. So we're gonna start with our
Or
first
if you want
segment.
to kill Bill.
If you want to kill Bill, so let's talk about it. So
I love to kill my
the
bill.
first segment is
Kill Bill.
to my ex. So what you gotta say about like off of SZA or Summer Walker songs? What would you say to your ex? Or it doesn't
Music
have
that
to
makes
be,
you think about your ex situation.
and it doesn't have to be a girlfriend, boyfriend. It could be a friend too. Ex-friend, ex-teacher, ex-whatever.
Ex-teacher,
Coach.
damn.
Shit. All I want to say
It could be lovely.
to any... Let me not... Hold on. To an ex... You know you missed me, right?
Yeah, so
Let me stop.
what's that
Nah,
off
I
of?
know my exes. That's the Summer Walker.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Type shit.
with my friend, my
I'm
ex-friend,
gonna get some. I'll be back, y'all. You get back.
I would tell her, you know, I'm so mature. I got me a therapist
Ooh.
to tell me that there's other motherfucking fish, bitch. Okay? I don't need you, hoe. Scoot the fuck along. And that's what I'm gonna say to my ex friend.
Yeah. What I would say to my ex, honestly, bro, it's like I would go with like session 32. Like, were you actually ready for it? Are you gonna answer the phone, or like, do you want to talk about it, or you're not ready? That's my question. With Quan no more.
No.
Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Quan done lost his head.
Damn. No, message to my ex in the form of a song will probably be shit. Any song that's not about getting back together, that's for damn sure. It'd probably be on some Kill Bill type shit. Keep it simple. Yeah. But I don't want to kill my ex or whatever. It's just that I realized my own mistakes. I took a look at myself. I didn't point fingers or do no shit like that. So I'd rather kill that part of any memories that we had. Type shit.
Quan, you got something for your ex?
I can't speak on her, bro. She engaged now.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. Cause what Drake say, girls need love. Sometimes you gotta
love, nigga.
honestly think about it though. Like I know this Summer Walker SZA, but Drake is on
I
Girls
don't
Need
really
Love.
know.
Have you ever had a Marvin's Room moment though? Where you like, I know you with somebody, but I miss you, and I know you gonna answer that phone because he not around. Would she answer the phone if he not there?
Honestly, she did one time.
Damn, hold on.
Whoa. We got breaking news.
Breaking news.
It was good news though. It was just some good news, like.
Oh, it was good news.
Yeah, like she graduated, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Okay. She was smiling on the phone and shit?
Honestly, bro, I think so. It's about a year, some change ago, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, to interject, that would be some scary shit, right? You with your girl, and every time this nigga that she happen to be cool with, or a friend or whatever, just somebody that she know, every time he hit her up, she smiling extra hard. And like, you'll hit her with some news, and she was like, oh, that's great. But when he hit her with some good news, like, oh my gosh, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's a giveaway in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah. Somebody like, oh shit.
Yeah.
What that mean? What that mean when they do that?
Hey, what that mean?
You not that nigga no more?
Yeah, what it mean? Yeah.
His dick better or something? Like, you having flashbacks every time you say something?
He be knocking them
I
up.
mean, that would be if they had previously dealt with each other. Now, I know, like, okay, if we going off of, there's two perspectives I have. I have a movie perspective and then real life perspective. Now, if we going off of the movie perspective, a lot of times when it's like that, it's because of the fact that, yeah, like this other person that she's so happy every time they hit her up, like they're definitely paying way more attention to her, the things that she likes, you know, and that's why she gets more excited when they're bringing news to her, because it's more than likely news of her interest and not just whatever her nigga wants to talk about.
Now, I will throw in a caveat. Now, if this particular individual, this dude, or do the opposite, like, you know what I'm saying, a lady chilling with her dude and like he reacts different to certain women, they could have a different level of relationship that you may not be privy to, and it could be innocent. They just how they respond to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like when my big sister or my big brother, they call me, like my reaction was gonna be way hyper than, you know what I'm saying, my girl, because I'm cool and comfortable with my girl, but I know my family, that's my family, you know what I'm saying, that we have a different type of relationship.
I get what you're saying because I've experienced that, but honestly, it's still certain levels to it though. Like, I feel like at the same time, and it's not right, but I feel like at the same time, you know, even if whatever your person is talking about might not interest you, you should still be happy for them the same way that they would probably be happy for you if it was vice versa. So when it comes to things like that, like, I just can't agree, because when it came to my baby daddy, you know, when it comes to his female best friend, you know, they got things in common that me and him don't. We are total opposites. She's like a little mini copy print. You feel me? So, of course, understanding that there are things that they could bond on and connect on, and there's things that he could talk about with her and get excited with for her that he could never for me, you feel me? That's just like not okay. It's just not okay on a certain level. Like, it should be a balance, you feel me? And it's just like, I get it if like you try with your partner and they're just not giving you that, but if you're not even giving them the chance to try to delve into the things that you like because you already just you feel me like, oh, we're different, we like different things, it is what it is, like that's not healthy for any relationship really, like, you know. So I really can't agree with that at all because I seen what it did when it came to me and my child's father, and to this day, I don't like that bitch.
grand opening, grand closing.
To this day.
To this day.
To this day, and he know it because even after we broke up and we weren't together no more, I still feel like it's a certain level of respect that you should have for me being the mother of your child. And I feel like when it comes to his best friend, he don't make her have that respect for me. You feel me? And that's a problem because what type of nigga are you? You feel me? To allow another bitch to damn near like have some type of power over me. This bitch just your friend, ain't she? Like, who the fuck is this bitch? No, like on a real, you feel me? So, but on another level is the fact of you his best friend. At the end of the day, babes, I'm here. I had this man's son. Like, shawty, I'm really not going nowhere. Whether this nigga liked me or not, I'll be spending the night at his mama crib. Up here pajama night with her ass sleepover in this motherfucker. You feel me? All of his siblings love me. You feel me? I'm tight with his family, so it's just like I'm gonna always be around. So at the minimum, bitch, you should give me basic respect. Okay. I don't even get a hello when I see you. The next time, it will most definitely be more than just a, oh, so you're not going to speak? No, it's, oh, so I'm going to have to knock your teeth out your mouth. Because I'm really tired of you playing with me like I'm some walkover bitch. Like, I'm not that. Like, fuck this nigga because I don't give a fuck about him. He can do whatever he wants.
You really feeling this conversation?
Even if he was fucking you, bitch, you still going to give me my motherfucking respect because I'm baby mama.
Like
I had this child.
Yeah, this is from a service announcement.
I had a child, so it's just like, it's just certain, like, you, like, at the end of the day, if the nigga not conducting himself the way he needs to be, that shit will never fly.
So it's emotional disconnect. It shouldn't be that. And you know what I'm saying? When you handling the business basis.
You feel me? Like, and hey.
She had a Michael Jordan, it became personal for me moment.
Look, I'm telling you feel me? Because it honestly is not even, like I said, fuck him. I could care less. It's the fact of you. I need respect from you because I ain't never disrespected you. I ain't never came out of character. I ain't said nothing to you. When I see you, I try to be respectful. Hello. How you doing? You feel me? So it's like, if you can't give me that basic respect level back, now me and you have an issue. Fuck whatever this nigga got going on. I don't give a fuck who you are, bitch. You could be his motherfucking driver, ho. You gonna walk in and speak to me. The fuck? Like, it's just like, that's how my grandparents raised me. Like, literally, I don't even have to leave the house. If we went to sleep, we woke up in the morning and I walked into a room and just seen them for the day, motherfucker, say hello. You don't never walk into no room. You have a lot of bandwidth
for this conversation. We're just gonna thank you, but appreciate it. Not to cut you off. We're just gonna transition to the I think this is the top 2 albums. I guess we're gonna, like, how do they resonate, perhaps?
So first off, I'm gonna start with the cover art. Like,
okay.
The top 2 albums, I would say, from both of them, I'm stuck in between Control and SOS because with Control is SZA sitting in front of all the TVs.
SOS.
Like, that shit was so hard. So SOS, I feel like it resonated with me better because I think I got a picture on my phone or like somewhere in the house where I have like different SOS album or songs on there, and it's like SZA sitting over the water just at peace, but at the same time alone. I connected with that personally because when that album came out, I was definitely in an alone state, and I went to school by the water, so it was like, it kind of felt special, and plus it was like, water always connects you to like your ancestors. It connects you to people that passed away, because I had a lot of friends that committed suicide, so like every time I was by water, that's when I found out that they passed away, so it was like, that album hit different for me. But also with Summer Walker, I would say Still Over It, because the album cover or cover art, she's in the car and she's like, nigga, don't talk to me, bro. She's like, stop. Like, there's the
Full
future.
stop.
There's the future album cover where he's just sitting in the car, laid back, chilling. But with this one, it's like, I'm still over it. Like, it's not, you're not coming back to me. I'm over your ass. I'm done with it. So, those are my top two. Now, Quan, I know you don't listen to him, so you probably don't know what the fuck.
I really don't, but I heard like, yeah, I only heard like a few songs. And I don't ever think none from summer. Only
Do you have
songs.
a cover art? Or favorite album?
That cover art though.
Favorite album? I like the album she put out, her song Normal Girl. Whatever album that song came from, that was my top tier album from her.
Oh shit, Justin just left. That nigga went out. Miss Nelly, do you have a favorite album?
What artist? Either one?
Scissor or
Summer.
either one.
Or Scissor.
My favorite artist right now, my favorite album, Summer Walker, would be Last Days of Summer. Those songs definitely speak to me, and that was her first album, actually. So yeah, that was my favorite. The other two that dropped afterwards, they're great, but nothing beats them old school Summer Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in her bag with that. Well, since Justin, but I'm gonna go to the next one. So we're gonna hop into a segment where you're telling us the lyrics of like some songs, and you tell us like how it feels as a woman, and we're gonna tell you as a guy what was going on, so we can understand both sides of the story. Even though Quan does not know the lyrics at all, so he gonna be making the fuck out of that shit up.
I am though. I got to. I'm gonna try. Depending on what you say.
So if you can think of any song, explain the lyrics, and we're gonna explain the other side. We might be bullshitting, but we're gonna try. We're gonna fight, especially if it's Girls Need Love. I can fight for Drake. I know what Drake was thinking.
But I heard like half of that song, so I really don't.
No, it's not gonna be that song. I wasn't even gonna do that song. I was gonna do I touch that fire for you.
Oh, she said,
I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. I told a lie, kill that bitch. I deal with all of them around. You scared to do? I'm not. Long as you jugging out here for me, I got it. Mobbing, scheming, looting, hide your body. As long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just for you right now. Tell the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody like you do. I can't.
oh shit. Damn, I was ready to hit it too.
Why you ain't
So,
hit it?
but like whole time, ain't Leon Thomas write that song though?
Yeah.
So like, how are we supposed to interpret that? Like,
Let's try this thing.
so you trying to say like,
if he can do it, we can
so-
do it. I ain't gonna lie.
so what you trying to say
That
like?
nigga made a whole song.
You can't. So like basically what she's saying is like, I look better under you. Like I look better with you. I'm losing sleep over your ass. So like, what are we supposed to say? Like, what are we trying to say here?
I mean, me personally, I feel like she trying to say when you really got a nigga that's down, baby, I'm gonna ride. And I'm gonna ride till the wheels fall off. Okay? It don't matter what we do.
All right, so
I'll
let me,
hide your bodies for you, baby. I'll go looting with you. I'll do it all.
so my
Look
question
at
is
your
like,
face.
Feel better to like feeling safe.
So,
with
like,
that person's
how do you
presence.
commit to that person, Quana? Like, if a girl, a lady, she's down to ride for you, and you really don't notice it till she like really tell you, I look better under you, I'm with you. Like, what does that look like, committing to that person? That was a good question.
But it is, but like you speaking from me not building up to that point, or
Like, say like, I'm not saying you cheated on the girl,
Yeah.
but like, you not really paying her no attention. Like, you got
So
multiple
she's somebody
options.
that I chill with, but do I chill with her a lot though?
Like, you chill with her, like, you go on dates, you fucking with her, but you're not committing to her as a relationship. You're not giving her a title. Like, you just fucking with her, but you got other girls you fucking with too. But she's telling you, like, I'm ready to lock in, I'm gonna ride for you, I'm gonna support your dreams.
How do I commit to that?
How do you commit to that? That's a good question, John.
Honestly, yo,
That's a question I ain't got an answer to.
if I'm messing with a bunch of other girls, it's gonna be kind of hard to break that to her that I've been doing it, cause you know I ain't gonna. You know I ain't gonna tell her.
You
So
can't
it's
snitch
more
on
so,
yourself.
Yeah, so it's like if I
Type
tell her
shit.
that might end that right there. She might not. Like you gotta have a real rider for her to still feel the same after you break some.
I mean, it just all depends, though.
That's
You
it.
feel me? Cause
But then again, she might know.
So do you know, like,
She might know.
do you know about the other girls? Cause girls be picking up on shit. You be watching the followers, like you be low key FBI. And
I
everything.
know every single bitch, my nigga, not my nigga. I mean,
Your suspects,
rewind
your
that
rosters.
back. I know every bitch that my baby daddy has ever cheated on me with, fucked, even fucking on to this day.
Damn, locked in.
That's just cause, I mean, honestly, it's like, it's not shit for me to just be like, you fucking somebody? Oh, who you fucking? That nigga gonna tell me, like, it's nothing to it. You feel me? Even when it come down to, like, the times where we was together and we might have went on a break for a while or some shit like that, like, when niggas come back, we speak on what the fuck we did. So, it's just like, it's not really, you could try to hide, but motherfuckers gonna find out either way.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
it's
Truth always
like,
comes to the light.
I feel like if a bitch really
Always.
want to rock with you and she know that, like, okay, it's not as though we've been together. You feel me? So it's like, either I'm just gonna kill all this love and feelings that I got for this man just off of some shit he was doing when we wasn't even no situation for real. We was just fucking on each other. Versus if he tell me, let me know what's up. And I'd be like, all right, cool. Well, now you know, nigga, I'm the main bitch. Don't none of them hoes come above me. I promise you, let me see a new bitch come around this corner. I'm going to stomp the fuck out of her, and she going to wish she never met you. Trust and believe that. You feel me? So, hey, I'm just saying, if she really ready to ride, then she should be ready to ride outside of, like, from that point on, let's get it. Like, it is what it is. As long as I know from this point on, all them other bitches is
So how I would commit to her, honestly, bro. You know, we as niggas, when we hear some shit like that, we kind of just get real sentimental. Like, it just happens. Like, we don't even be trying to let it happen. But hearing some shit like that from a person that you fuck with, even though you don't truly give her all the attention, but you know she around,
Right.
it touch you deeper because it's like, damn, like, it make you think about what you're doing.
Type
honestly.
shit.
And it's like, okay, that nigga be like, let's get this a try. You feel me? Like, okay, cool. I fuck with how you gonna get back to me. Then it make us comfortable. We can do the same thing. You feel me? Now we can be like, okay, now I'm comfortable telling you how I feel about you now. Because we can't ever really tell people how we feel first no more. In today's society, like, you can't. So,
Type shit.
to mentor, I ain't gonna say it would be easy, chat, but it's more so like, that'd be a real flow state of things. Simply because you dive into that water. Like she down deep, but you gotta like force yourself to be down deep, and that's not gonna be easy.
Type shit. Next question. Symbolism of women. Do you feel like SZA and Summer Walker represent themselves well amongst the industry?
Man, Summer,
No.
hell no.
fuck no.
No,
that
I'm
bitch
sorry.
is a hoe. Look.
Not, and it's not even
Bro,
on the
the-
whole shit though. To be honest, I feel like she just embarrassed herself. Because
That's what I'm
honestly,
saying.
I get it. She was upset with like the whole album that she put out about old dude who was cheating on her, who was her producer and shit like that. But for you to put that nigga name on the song, bitch, that will follow you for life. You such a dumb. Like what? Come on now. It's only niggas who trying to put bitches' names in songs though. She really said.
She's
Talk
still
about
on
London,
it.
did you screw this bitch for real? Like, girl, that shit didn't embarrass you to say that on a song? Like, that's gonna be out
Her grown
forever?
ass age.
Like,
I
you're
tell you,
embarrassing as fuck. SZA represent.
Do you feel like
Fuck.
SZA over sexualized herself? And
No,
some of the
some
stuff
of
she
her
does?
does,
No.
bro.
No.
Type shit.
Sister, I really.
I feel like
I
I feel like she's a lot more artistic instead of just sexualizing herself, because she's really big in dance. And then it's just like a lot of people who probably didn't know SZA before she had got that body yaddy. She was a big bitch. You feel me? Like, if you go back to her, she was a chubby girl. You feel me? So it's like, she didn't look as good as she looked, you feel me, once she got that, like, glow up, that random ass glow up. But all I'm saying is she really big on her dancing though. Like, that's one thing that I could say she, like, is major as much as her singing. So when I see her doing her dances and shit like that, I know that that's just true dance artistry. Like, I don't be seeing that as her just over.
So we're gonna cut relationship fatigue into two parts. So, as far as like girl best friends, girlfriends, guy friends, when is it like an appropriate time to talk to each other and hang out when you're in a relationship?
If you got a best friend and you got a significant other, the only appropriate time would be in the morning and like together. It's like the only respectful thing to do. But I ain't gonna lie,
Everybody stare your ass down. I feel like
it's like, why would you hang out with them alone, knowing what it's gonna do, and like.
But like, if you have that relationship with a friend and it's dead as just your friend, and you communicate with your girl or whatever that is nothing more, and like that's your sister, if you don't see her like that, she doesn't see you like that, and it's really understood that that's really just your friend, it could work. But sometimes a lot of people go through a lot of trauma or a lot of cheating, or it's like, I don't
the
trust
trauma,
it.
bro. It's always
It's not even that. It's not even that. Like, I feel like you can trust your person to not fuck up. It's just the fact of, if I know though that the people around you though isn't good intention, and even if I know that you're gonna stand 10 toes down, like, why the fuck would I want you around scheming ass motherfuckers that's trying to get you to fuck up, that's trying to get you to fall into the abyss and fuck up your relationship. That's the thing for me, because I could have, like, let's say like the conversation we had earlier in the chat. I know for a fact, like I said, I know who my baby daddy has cheated on me with. I know top, right down the list. But I know that his best friend is not one of them. Does that mean that that makes me trust her anymore? Hell to the fuck no, because I know her. Fuck him. I know her. And honestly, I just don't like that whole little, like I said, having a bond that's like more special or something than your significant other, like, that's betrayal in itself. Like, motherfucker, who the fuck is this bitch?
So like, what if it's not you're hanging out at the house, like you're going over to her house? What if it's just like y'all work close by each other? Say y'all go grab coffee together. Like,
I feel
is that
like
bad?
when you keep it respectful, it'll be nothing to say.
Type shit.
But once motherfucker you start seeing the lines get blurry, oh, it's time for me to step in and say something, because nah, it's either you gonna do what you need to do, or you can step, or I'm gonna have to roughhouse this hoe. Then y'all can be friends. So she understand that at the end of the day, he gonna bring it to me, and I'm gonna bring it right back to your ass. So, you feel me? If it can't be that, like, it is really no, like, the man has to be, if it's the man in the situation, he has to be the one to lay out the rules, set boundaries, and be able to check his friend when his friend is crossing boundaries. Now, if he is doing that and your friend's still crossing boundaries, that's when your girl step in. Now, she gotta check your friend.
So what's the end of business hours? Like, when is it like the cutoff time where a girlfriend or guy friend can't call your phone at night?
It depends. If it's an emergency, like I would hate to like be that person. Your friend was calling you because some shit really went down. Like they needed you you to take somebody to the hospital or something like that. And because I was being a petty ass little bitch, I told you not to pick up your phone. And now I would hate to be. So if it's an emergency, I feel like that's a 24/7 line. Like emergency should come through at any and all times. Like I'm not gonna shit on nobody who needs help, but if it's just a chit chat, bitch, if you don't get off this nigga phone by like 3 a.m., I feel like past 3 a.m. just because I know we night people, so we just be up at night. But I feel like past 3 a.m.
So like with how you feel, right? So you stated that pretty much this nigga should not be talking to any girl. So
I ain't gonna say that.
if she is in an emergency, would you not tell her to call 911 first? Or like call any other guy friend? Like why does your boyfriend have to be the man?
I wouldn't, just because if we specifically talking about this best friend.
This ain't personal.
If we're specifically talking about this best friend, I know that she don't got a lot of people to rely on. So it would make sense that that's one of the first people she called, because that's her best friend.
Go ahead, Justin.
It just makes sense that that's one of the first people she called. That's her best friend. He could probably get to her quickly, help her, whatever it may be. So I could understand that. You feel me? I'm not going, like I said, if it's genuine, like I needed help and you were the person that I thought to call, I'm not going to shit on that. You feel me? Like people always need help from time to time, like whether you like them or not. Shit, you don't really like the crackheads and the J's you see on the street, but if one of them asks me for $1, I'm like, yeah, cool.
Nah, I would say in establishing any kind of relationship, well, a symbiotic relationship, you are boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever. The purpose of a relationship should be to build towards something, right? So I think anybody else outside of the relationship, if you want to bring them into your world, your space, your ecosystem, anything that you're building, they're either one or two things. Like most human beings, unfortunately, you're either asset or a liability to whatever we're building. So if I have a friend, a homegirl, and I'm, so I have a whole situation, but I let my partner know, hey, I have a friend, women friends, quite a few actually. So I let them know what their role and responsibilities are. Exactly. So, and it's to the level where, like, even before we hang out on a personal level, like my girl's gonna know, like, we're gonna be around each other, all 3 or 4 of us. Like she's gonna meet my women friends, of course. It's like that's almost mandatory. See what I'm saying? So if you out somewhere, she already know the vibes, and when they come back around, it's like, oh, they're not doing nothing. I can just tell by how they interact. Because I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, women can pick up if some bullshit is in the air.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
like, even though you might not want to meet that person's friend, it's always good to just do it.
Yeah,
just so you get the vibes.
Exactly, because that's exactly what I mean when I say that it's not even about you not trusting your partner. It's about, like, if it's just like how a nigga say, a nigga know a nigga mind. I know that nigga wanna fuck you. You gonna stay away from that nigga. I know I could look in a bitch face. I know that hoe on my man. I know she love everything about it, baby. I know she do. You feel me? So I don't care how cool and how nonchalant my nigga could be, because he really could be, but it's all on the respect of how that other person act. Like, if you can't be respectful, like, you can't be around. That's just how I feel. Like, you have to have a certain respect level if you want to be calling yourself somebody motherfucking man, best friend. You feel me? Like, I just feel like it don't always have to, a dude could have a female friend, but like I said, I feel like when it comes to friends like that, they're really not going to be all that close, because there are going to be those boundaries.
And the dynamics of friendship will change if you're in a new situation.
You feel me? So it's like, hey, I mean, I see no point to it, because I feel like the shit kind of died down as time go on anyways, the more you get into your relationship. But if somebody feel like they could keep that, you know, just whatever every now and then connection, and it just stay cool and cordial, y'all just, you know, kick in it, and somebody could really see like, okay, this is just some normal, regular shit. Cool. If not, what you gotta say now?
What you gotta say, Nelly?
Sorry, I don't mean to intervene, but I always feel like anybody that you bring into your circle should be respectful of both your man or your woman. Honestly, I've been in relationships where, you know, I couldn't have any guy friends. Like, for my last relationship, 5 years, I couldn't have any guy friends. I couldn't, you know, talk to any other guy or say, oh, I have a guy best friend. I couldn't do that. But when the tables turn, it wasn't like that for the person, you know, like, so we gotta always be we gotta be mindful of who we bring in our circle as friends. I know I've been a best friend to a guy who has a girlfriend, and the stuff that he would try to do with me is just like, bro, just remember, you gotta be respectful of your relationship, so don't step out of the boundaries there. And you said something about emergency or whatever. Yeah. Contact both of us, if anything. Like, make sure you have my number and his number. I'm not gonna say you gotta ask me for permission to talk to my man at 2:00 in the morning, but just reach out to both of us so that I can feel more like, you know, okay, it's nothing to it. But if you only texting his phone, calling his phone up at 2-3 a.m., I'm gonna feel away. I'm gonna feel like there's more to the story that I don't know. So I just always feel like, you know, people should be mindful.
Because, like, most girls,
excuse me,
girl best friends or whatever, you know when you with the girlfriend. So, like, she'll know, like, oh, yeah, you with your girl. Let me go ahead and talk to her real quick.
And I tend to ask if the person is there. I'd be like, oh, are you around Abigail? Okay, what y'all doing? Like, I'm not getting in the mix, but I just want to make sure that the time that I'm trying to speak to you, I'm respecting the time.
That's what needs to be clear.
Yeah, I don't want to just, you know, invade. Y'all doing it and I'm invading. I always ask, you know, is this a good time? Are y'all busy? And if not, then intervene. But yeah.
See, I used to think like it was okay having guy friends and being in a relationship, because I'm very just a lovable person anyways. Like, I just get along with people really well, and when I get along with people, I just start to see them as family. Like, it is what it is. You feel me?
Yeah, no problem.
You know, but once I got with my baby daddy, and that was, of course, my longest relationship, that was like 8+ years. So, getting with him, like, I didn't realize it at first. And I'm thinking he just tweaking, like, the fuck? Like, all my friends are cool. Like, they don't push up on me. They don't press me. Like, my friends are... Till you started, like, testing their ass for real. And then I started to realize, okay, this is why he didn't want me hanging around them niggas. Even if they was being respectful on the outside, it was the fact of them niggas did like me. You feel me? And if they had the chance, they would try to push up on me. So... It just make no sense to even have friends, because it's just gonna lead to some fuckery. That's just how I feel.
It's difficult having a level of discernment and not being considered insecure. That's a weird line to navigate, I believe. So, like, yeah, niggas peep shit, just like women peep shit. Like, we all peep shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we pay attention to certain things, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, people's tendencies, the way they say certain things, that's all kind of little shit we pay attention to. But, you know, finding the balance was like, okay, I don't want to come off as insecure, so how do I communicate that into the relationship? And maybe this can be a question for everybody. How do you communicate concerns that, you know what I'm saying, like, the people that you have around are living foul? They're not moving right.
Of 5 years. It sort of was like a lot of that, but like I said, you know, we started off young too, so it was like coming up and you maturing as well. It was kind of like, okay. But a lot of our problems came from when she went off to college, and I'm like back at home. A lot of trust issues came in between that, because you know, the person changes when they go to school. Like, they may not think they will. Once you get around a certain group, you start going out more. You start being out later. You know what I'm saying? You start going to all these types of events and stuff, man. She was an attractive woman too, so it was like, you feel me? It was like, I'm already knowing what's coming with that. So But before she went, and she was at home, and we had our little problems, she would always say, just come to me first. But it was like, when I did it, I probably came off as too firm to her with the problem. So it was more so like, she felt I was being too aggressive, and like, she was always combative instead of listening. And that's what, like, a lot of that shit.
I'm sorry, it just sounded like me and my baby daddy, for real. Like, it really did, because I feel like, see, the thing, how I perceived it for him was the fact that he was younger than me. Okay. And so for him, like, I mean, for the both of us, I feel like that was our first time really, like, experiencing what we felt like this is really love. Like, this ain't that fake ass bullshit that we had in high school. No, like this. So it was a lot that was different. Like, for me, I never had a dude at that time who seen me liking females as a problem. You feel me? So it was like I was allowed to like have fun with my friends, and because honestly I was still innocent with guys back then. Like, the most they could get out of me was like hold my hand, maybe a kiss, but outside of that I was rocking down on females. You feel me? So it was just like none of my boyfriends before ever had an issue with that, but once I got with him, it was totally different. And then I got brothers, so growing up they told me like, don't be no dummy. Like, don't lay all your eggs in one nigga basket. You better look to make sure if that shit actually gonna be able to produce something. So it's like being in high school and me being young, like realizing like we're young, like nobody's really like taking these relationships seriously. Like that's how I was in my head. So like when it came to me dating folks, I never just was like all in it. It was just, oh, we're just gonna see how this goes, you know, rock out, just see what goes down. But actually getting with my baby daddy showed me differently, and I don't knock it. I really appreciated the fact that he was showing me differently, because it honestly, had he not told me, I probably still would have been like Little Miss Innocent and kind of put myself in situations I probably shouldn't have been in, just because I'm just so cool and I'm just so nice and sweet and gullible and I'm friends with everybody, but in reality these motherfuckers got some other intentions for me, you feel me? So I feel like me meeting him put me on game. I was book smart, he was street smart. I was study girl, he be out there. So it was a nice balance, but we had a lot of different stages that we went through of just trying to figure it out. Him being young, he didn't know how to communicate at all. Like, that nigga did not know how to talk about how he felt. He would just bottle it up until one day it would just show in a weird way. Like, you would either know that this nigga pissed off because he playing like that angry music, you know, that fuck this bitch up. He just like you know there's a fucking problem. Or like it would just be weird. So we took a few years to even get to like the communication that we have now as co-parenting, just for me to like be able to hear what he has to say and like let him finish.
Okay. So via everybody's experiences, like let's just say you have a concern with your partner. What verbiage do you use to not only properly address the concern, but ensure that your partner receives the information that you're communicating the right way? Or is it possible? Because they may be conflict oriented. They may sense
talking calmly and being real articulate with your words. Best thing that I learned. That's what she taught me and taught her. She always say, if you would talk calm to me, like I said, I would come firm.
Yeah.
So it was always, if you would just talk to me calm, I can actually understand you instead of getting defensive. Because now I know that you're not trying to come at me like you yelling at me like a little girl, but you talking to me like I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying?
It's always about your tone. Like, honestly, I feel like women be lying to you though. Like, sometimes like you'll say some shit, and they'll be like, "Oh, you were talking condescending to me. You were saying this, so you just changed your tone."
You being sassy.
But then
it's never what you say; it's always how you say it.
It's like always how you say it.
Sometimes it don't even matter.
That's what
it's
they
just
say
the
afterwards.
Yeah.
So like
that's the
next time when you come very calm, they like, Why are you talking to me like I'm a kid? Like, you just told me.
You told me to talk. Like, what's the balance? Like that's why I asked the question.
Where's the perfect balance?
Pretend you're me for a second. How would you address it? Not I'm just saying I would say it to my lady, like, okay, pretend you me. How would you want to talk? Like, what tone should I use? What words, what verbiage should I use? How can I make this? How can I make this?
And you know what's even crazier? When you do that, they be like, "There's really not an issue. Like, I don't see the problem."
I don't see an issue. What issue do you have?
I feel like it should be leveled.
I feel like you had this issue for a long
like,
time, and I feel like you want to fight.
How long was this?
No, I mean, but no,
who is
that,
the bitch? Like,
it do be true though. But for some people, it do be true because, like I said, when it came to he held on until it got to a point where like he couldn't not show it no more, that he was not fucking with me. You feel me? So it's like I had to wait until it festered up to a certain point. This nigga probably been holding on to this shit for like a week, dude. Who knows? But
he was an emotional man, like dysfunctional, like, emotional.
Didn't know how to explain. He just felt like he handled all his shit on his own, da 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 da. But like back then, you know, when he did get mad, yeah, he just would just get mad. You feel me? Like he wouldn't know how to just talk about it. He just get mad. You feel me? And then after the fact, would calm down, then come back, be like, oh, I apologize. I should have came at it this way. My whole thing was trying to get him to understand how to come like that at first instead of coming with your emotions and shit like that. And that's still something that he be working on, because if he caught up in all of what he got going on and stressing him out, and then here I go calling him, he might just take that shit out on me, and then I gotta check his ass like, motherfucker, who are you talking to? What you got going on ain't got shit to do with me. I called you about something specific. Talk about that, nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with whatever else is going on in your life. That ain't got shit to do with me. So, you know, it's just like, you gotta find that perfect balance. For everybody is not gonna be the same. Like, you know, I know when it comes to certain friends of mine, I just gotta be the bigger person and just, you feel me, let that hoe feel like she won. You feel me, and just let her have it. But when it comes to my relationship, I'm definitely gonna come, like, I can't sit around. I can't do that. Like, I'm not that type of person. I'm gonna come be like, look, we gotta have a conversation. Always. Then I'm gonna sit it down and be like, you did X, Y, and Z. I'm not fucking with it. I need you to have more ABC for me, so we could motherfucking continue to have some good alphabet songs.
But what if they come at you like it's always a problem? Like you always speaking and something.
And that was a problem. That was a problem. I ain't gonna lie, because my baby daddy felt like I'm constantly nagging on him, but in reality,
let something go. How can you? Is it because once that shit bottle up and fester, bro? It's all right. So as a person that like us, you know, we gonna speak on that shit. The moment we don't speak on that shit and we get used to holding it, it ain't no more talking, and that's like a silent like trap.
But you know where that behavior is learned from? I mean, it starts early. Like the home is the first school, parents are the first teachers. And so, whatever conflict resolution or any mode of communication that you saw as a child, you carry that into adulthood. You carry it into your teenage years, like you did with your relationship starting out. As you got older and became an adult, some people still carry that. You can learn. There's so many different ways you can learn, relearn, and unlearn things. Right. So you can unlearn those unhealthy ways of communicating by who you're around, by things you just pick up along the way, by listening to good sound advice from certain people. And then there's some things that you can introduce into the conversation, like I will give you an example, just me studying behavioral psychology, just understanding how to properly communicate and give people a personal space and like putting things in the proper boxes. But that does take time, but that is possible, and that's where a lot of the conflict comes from.
So I do want to say this. So what do you do when like the change occurred? When the relationship already started? Because I know, like, when I first met him, I was really sweet. You feel me? I really wasn't like combative like that. Like, I did get to a point where, like, okay, I was, you know, battling my emotions of shit that I was dealing with at home, just in a sense of like, from a young age, trying to understand it all, not let it consume me, make me feel like, oh, I'm just a little problem child or something like that. So I was already in like a stage of growth, but I still, like, when it came to people who didn't deserve that, I didn't give them that energy. But the thing about him was his anger was just so terrifying. That was what it was for me. Like, nigga didn't even have to, you feel me? Once like he speak and I hear that in his voice, you feel me? I'm sitting there like, nigga, I'm not saying no word.
Yeah. And I think one of the things that help is assurance. We talked about it before, especially for men, emotional assurance. Knowing that, like, you know what I'm saying, you may be, so it's almost like it's to stop a fire, you don't just dump a bunch of water on the fire. That's not healthy. Sometimes you just happen in little droplets here and there, and it just kind of calms the fire that's inside of someone. So it could just be like a physical touch, or it could just be like not asking, "Are you okay?" Just, you know what I'm saying, just sometimes it's nonverbal. Just the small cues, from physical touch to just, you know, saying certain things, like constantly empowering the other person, like just making that calm space, like, you know what I'm saying, everything is okay. And if there's still some fires that's happening, like, you say, you know what, you can always take a step back and say, you know, you can be silent. You can just be silent for a while. You just let them get all your stuff out. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they're not being properly understood. Know that, okay, this is how they normally respond. This is their stimulus. They're triggered. Give them that space, and then when they come back and say, yo, I apologize, I blow up, and you can say to them, you say, I understand that you do that, and that's why I gave you a space to do that. So next time, if we have this conflict, this issue on the next time, can you let's make a deal, or make a promise to each other that you will go elsewhere, go to your corner, go to your space, get it out your system the best way you can, then come back. And don't make me the target of your emotionals, whatever you have going on the side. You know
no, and I definitely understand that, because I think that was like, the problem was us being young, we still in high school.
Yeah.
We weren't equipped to understand the depths of communication to that length. You feel me? So as time went on, we were gradually learning those different things. You know, me not being so like, just speak. What is it? What's going on? Da 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 da. And giving him his chance to get comfortable to speak instead of forcing it out of him. Then it was me feeling like, okay, you say like, okay, let me, like, say if I do let him cool down and just end it right here and try to come back to it later, the later would never come. So I feel like we would still be left on unresolved issues. And motherfuckers would just try to just move on and not address it again. That was another issue for me, because I felt like that wasn't really healing nothing that was actually being broken during those conversations. We just decided to move past it. And so then we got into a stage where it wasn't no words.
Yeah.
That's good.
And that's a whole nother different level.
Because it's like we went through the same shit.
No, and it's like you do go through these phases with somebody, like really just understanding like your person, understanding how to go about morphing y'all lives together and trying to build together. Like, that is nowhere near easy, and that's why there's so many people that's not lasting, because nobody got that strength to just keep pushing past the hard ass shit and keep
that's where the
working
fatigue
towards
sets in. It's like,
building better.
And you can walk away from that situation knowing that, listen, I did the best. I really did the best I could, because I was exploring different ways to try to properly communicate. I was checking my own emotions. I wasn't acting irrational, nothing like that. You can comfortably walk away knowing you really truly did your part to salvage whatever. And the other party still has to figure it out, because it's probably something that's deep that you couldn't do. And you know what I'm saying, you can be in a relationship and not try to be the superhero.
And I'm not gonna say I feel like we definitely went a long way. We grew a lot together. You feel me? And we got to a point where like the shit that we was arguing about before, like that shit was non-existent. But now it was little things. This nigga forgot to bring my honey mustard upstairs with my plate. Now I'm tweaking on his And no, like, and I'm so serious, like, that would really be things, but this was, like, after I had my son, though, so I low-key, like, blamed it on, like, pregnancy shit, but I was just, like, you know, I understood, because that's really what made us just say, like, fuck it, like, we're not finna work towards this anymore, because it just felt like, even after we crossed one hurdle, some other shit would come up, so he felt some type of way that, like, I was making little issues big, or like speaking to him the way that I did about shit that he felt like was small. Now, but for me at the time, I could see it now and understand where he was coming from now. But at the time, in my head, I was like, why the fuck do I have to keep telling you the same shit over and over again? Like, are you slow? Like, it was frustrating to me that I gotta constantly remind you the same shit that I'm always telling you.
Difference in value.
And so when you fuck up on it, and I'm kind of just fed up at this point, like, goddamn, nigga, why the fuck you keep bringing me fucking ketchup? Bitch, you know I don't eat ketchup. Like, you sit here out like you don't know me. Why are you bringing me fucking ketchup, nigga? Bring me the honey mustard.
Speaking of ketchup, hello.
Hola.
What up? What up?
Speaking of catching up,
What's good? What's good? Peace and love.
thank y'all for coming to the podcast. That's
Yeah. Is this gonna be in 2 parts?
Yeah.
The second part.
Yeah, ready for part 2.
First part, I'm going.
Part 2.
No, just like
3, 4.